Welcome to Content Unshackled. What we're going to talk about here today is composability. And specifically, what we're going to talk about is escaping the monolithic prison. And what we want to start with is the content monolithic prison definition. What do we mean when we say the content monolithic prison? As has been argued and discussed by many in tech over the last 6, 7, 8 years, the monolith has become to be known as the big ball of mud. And while monoliths are not always bad, and we here at Motive are no way saying that monoliths are never a right choice or right way to write software, as it relates to an organization's content needs, they do end up with the proverbial big ball of mud, and often they have a lot of content systems, whether it be CRMs, ERPs, CMSs, and so forth. They end up with either one giant big ball of mud or a number of different big ball of muds that can't come together. And that leads us to what we talk about as content hell here at Motive. So our organization here at Motive, we like to empower businesses to escape content hell. And too often we come across businesses who are unable to replatform. Why? Because either the replatforming has failed many times. They're stuck in a content system where it's either not maintained, it's out of a price point where they can no longer pay, and or it doesn't have the features they need, but for whatever reason, some department needs it, or there's some technical reason they can't migrate off, or the cost of migrating off is just not sustainable, and it would take too long, or it would cost too much money, or there aren't the resources to do it, and hence they end up lacking the adaptability. Organizations and IT teams and marketing departments are unable to meet the content strategy and are unable to meet the content demands of the business as things change and new needs arise. And so what we here at Motive are looking to do is provide content freedom. Well, how do we do that? We do that with Impulse Sync. What Impulse Sync allows and empowers to happen is a composable model. It's like a composable cloud where you're able to take one content repository or many content repositories. You're able to scale them in a way that a monolith would not allow you to scale. You're able to scale your content and modernize your strategy in a way that typically your CMS vendors would not allow you to do, or don't have the options for you to do. You now would even be able to have interoperability between systems. And as we like to say here at Motive, never replatform again. You are able to move content from one place to another. You're able to slide the dial and start slowly migrating away, rather than just an all or nothing switch, which all too often is what fails. And we'd invite you to contact us or reach out to us to learn more about composability, powered by Impulse Sync.